Hello children, welcome to social science class. Today we are going to learn about the grasslands of the temperate zone. So students, grasslands cover more than one-fifth of the earth's surface. They are large stretches of land with very tall grasses and hardly any trees. Let us discuss more about grasslands through this video. So let's begin with our lesson. In this video, we are going to learn about the location and extent of temperate grassland. We'll also understand the climate, wildlife and vegetation of temperate grassland and also discuss the lifestyle and the economic activities of temperate grasslands. So now the question arises, what is the meaning of grasslands? Grasslands can be described as large plains of grass. Most grasslands are located in the temperate zone. These grasslands are called prairies. Prairies in the French language refer to grasslands. Now these grasslands are known by different names in different parts of the world, such as prairies in North America, steppes in Russia, velds in South Africa, pampas in South America, and downs in Australia. The temperate zone experiences a continental type of climate. It is very hot in summers and very cold in winters. So let's talk about the location and extent of grasslands. The prairies lie in the middle of North America in the northern hemisphere. They stretch from Canada in the north hill to Mexico in the south. They are surrounded by the Rocky Mountains in the west and by the Great Lakes in the east. In earlier times, prairies were a grazing ground but later became a farmland. Wheat is also cultivated here for internal use and for export. Now let's talk about the climate, wildlife and vegetation of grasslands one by one. Climate of grasslands. The grasslands are located within the latitudes 23.5 degree north and 66.5 degree north in the northern hemisphere and between 23.5 degrees south and 66.5 degrees south in the southern hemisphere. So, the prairies are located in the temperate zone. The summers are hot with moderate rainfall while the winters are cold. Now let's talk about the wildlife. Domestic animals like cows, bullocks, horses, sheep and goats are reared here. The wildlife include deer, dogs and wolves. Birds like falcons, hawks, owls, eagles and bustards are found here. The bison is a protected animal found here. The prairie dogs belong to the rat family and live in a small groups called coteries, which means groups of prairie dogs. Now let's talk about the vegetation of the grasslands. The soil of the prairies is very fertile. The type of soil and rainfall supports the growth of tall grasses. Trees do not grow here. The summer climate is ideal for the growth of grass. The major crops grown here are wheat, maize, rye, oats and barley. Wheat is also cultivated in large amount and also exported to other countries. Due to this reason, the prairies are called the wheat basket of the world. Now let's talk about the economic activities. The main economic activities of the prairies are corn and wheat are cultivated using the modern farm machinery. Lignite, coal, mineral oil and natural gas are mined in large quantities. Cattle is reared in the western part of the prairies for its beef and dairy products. The extensive network of roads and railways and canals make it one of the most industrialized regions of the world. Now what kind of life the people live here? The lifestyle of the people in prairies has changed due to the use of machinery and better means of transport. Ranches are very large areas for grazing cattle. Farmers live with their families on farms and ranches. The most farming is done through machines the population in the prairies is quite scarce. And children, you know that the grasslands are the most endangered inhabitants as they are easier to convert into farmlands. So this completes our lesson. See you soon in the next video. Till then, stay safe, take care, bye bye.